This is how to nail the early ranks in Fortnite Ranked Reloaded. Not only that though, I'm going to show you how to demolish your placement match by showing you my own 20 bomb placement game. These lobbies are pretty easy, but I do run into a good 2 to 3 fights where I'm also facing really good players. So I'm going to try to structure this for all skill levels. Whether you're just tuning into Reloaded now or you're a pro who's already made it to Unreal in every season. But the most important thing to start is obviously your drop. I decided to land Pleasant Park, and the place I always go is this back chest because it's outside. I think one of the biggest advantages you can have in this game is getting a gun outside off of drop. That's because, well, you can shoot people out of the sky, or if someone's landing next to you or running into the door, you can kill them before they even have the chance to see a gun. And I like it even more when the bus path was where I was dropping from, so the chest is on the back side of the house, so there aren't a bunch of people contesting me for that outdoor chest. Obviously, I killed that first guy and started looting up in this next house, and then I started familiarizing myself with the new loot pool. I guess I hadn't realized that since the new season started and since Ranked has started that there is a new shotgun pile. So that of course is the prime shotgun, this auto shotgun on the ground. So I just had to reacquaint myself with what these guns actually did. And I remembered that this prime shotgun, it does a lot more damage if you hit that first shot because it has that red shell on the side when you look through the sights in ADS for the first time. To continue on the topic of loadout, I want to talk about what I'm kind of using because I got a hunting rifle here and I really do like using hunting rifles and sniper, but I actually do end up dropping it for these crash pads as well as going back for these chug splashes as well instead of that hunting rifle. And I really wish I had a 6 slot to carry some of these, but I decided that in duos it's nice to be able to carry 2 different meds because you never know if your teammate's gonna die or go down and it's gonna be on you to clutch. If you're playing in a squads format, I would recommend using an RPG, hunting rifle, sniper, or whatever, but in this circumstance I wanted the double meds as well as that rotation, that crash pad junior to jump on people because I know I wanted to be aggressive this game. And that's exactly what I did. I crash padded over and instantly started beaming this guy with the hammer assault rifle. And if you guys remember from the last season of Reloaded, this gun is really accurate. Sure, it doesn't have as many bullets as say a typical AR, but the 20 bullets and being way more accurate, I would take over an inaccurate gun with more bullets. So now I'm in this little 2v1 build fight and my teammate's dead. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm going for these shots, and every time I get some space to myself where I'm not being instantly pressured, I make sure to reload to get that initial shot back because like I said, the prime shotgun, that first shot does more damage. I crash pad up to try to take height and launch myself, but look at how accurate this gun is. Even from hip firing in this guy, I beamed this guy. But after hitting him for white damage, I know I need to push that. I know if I want to eliminate the squad, I need to kill this guy right now, so I fully pursue him. He thinks he's safe, he thinks he got away and starts looting in this chest, and I just instantly go in and kill him. From here, I'm in a little bit of a dangerous situation. I'm taking shots from his teammate as well as a third and fourth party that are pushing. Fortunately, I still had some strong metal builds put up, so I was able to defend, and then I realized this team in front of me was bots, so I quickly spray down that first one and push the second guy for a shotgun kill. But as I do so, that fourth party sees me, and this is a real team. So even though my teammate was down and was probably gonna die and I was going to be the last teammate standing, I didn't let that stop me from pushing this duo. I know I'm in easy lobbies. This is my placement match. I'm probably gonna be somewhere in like silver or gold, so I knew this duo probably wasn't gonna be that skilled, so I pushed with everything that I had. I initially hop on this tree and I know I have that first shot of the prime shotgun as well as my hammer AR, so I'm feeling pretty confident. I see they're building in wood, so they can't be too well off, so I'm pushing up, mantling. I don't feel the need to do a whole high ground retake. I'm just going up there. So I do kill the first person, but then take a lot of damage when I get hit with the teammate's RPG shot. I fall down, throw up a few walls, and this is a trick that you need to know. As soon as the wall break, you need to go for that shot and then replace. I do this twice and I'm able to kill him, and if I hadn't, then the game would have been completely over because my teammate died again and was still waiting to be rebooted. As I'm looting this guy's body, I realize that he has an RPG, and at this moment, I do make the decision to take that. Storm is closing and passes me by, so I use up all of my chug splashes to get to 100 to free up that slot, grab the RPG, grab the crash pads, and get moving into safe zone. And as I do, I land and I see the footsteps on my screen. So if you're not using visualized sound effects, turn them on because I wouldn't have known this guy was here without them. I start to get the idea that he's under this cone, so I walk up with my shot into the tree, and then I'm able to get a nice edit, take his wall, and then finish him off from there. Although this was not a pretty fight. What I should have done originally is put a wall there to block him inside of his cone and then edit a window so I can take that right hand peek instead of doing this weird left strafing tree shot and just miss. I don't know who needs to hear this, but use your crash pads. There's been so many times in the past where I've been holding 6 crash pads or 6 shockwaves, and I'm waiting for the quote-unquote perfect time to use it, and then I never really get that chance. Maybe I get to use 1, but not all 6. So in this game, I really made it a focus. Yeah, I want to try to get kills. I want to meet up with my teammate. I'm going to use my crash pads, even if it means I only have 1 or 0 left. Of course, I get to my teammate right as he goes down again. I land that 1 shot and take some more pot shots on this guy, and then I find his teammate and I hit this nice, crisp headshot while they're fighting. I then turn my focus to the second guy and beam him, get him to white health with that purple hammer assault rifle, which again is so accurate. And as I push up, he shockwaves out. So then I chase, but then there's a guy to my left as well as the original person to my right. So I'm a little bit sandwiched. I of course get onto his wall, but he shockwaves yet again, but I do hit a little shot on him while he's falling back down in the air for a crack. That means I'm pushing up. I'm actually going for a build fight now, cranking to height. And as I do, I realize that I am yet again sandwiched, but this time from above me and below me. I hit his dome piece, clean him up, and then instantly push up to get some more damage on the second guy, which I do, but don't realize that I only had 1 shot left. I did remember loving the Thunder Shotgun when it was actually in the game, but I did forget that it uses 2 bullets at a time, so I got a little bit surprised there. After healing back up and finding a gold scar, I decided to shockwave up to height, which I successfully got, but as I did, this guy wanted no part of it and shockwaved away himself. I was waiting for my teammate to respawn, so I didn't push him immediately, but once he was respawned, I made sure to shockwave back over and reinitiate this fight. I know earlier I said that I was really into carrying double meds, but once I found this purple sniper, it was too good not to grab, because I'm not so good with hunting rifles when I don't have a scope, but these scoped snipers, I can hit any shot. I of course knocked that first guy with a headshot, and then I hit a body shot on this next guy for a lot of damage and continued to spray him out, which was successful until he bounced away. I got a shotgun shot on him and another AR shot, but somehow I didn't get the kill confirmation because it was stolen by this guy down here. But it didn't matter. He should have known not to mess with me, because the second he peeks, I get a 290 headshot on him and push to get the confirmation. I shockwave over because I see his teammate coming in and I don't want to allow the res, as well as to finish off his body and to continue to rack up full kills. I sprint right on in because I know I have the health advantage, and luckily because that body was in the corner, it made it certain that the enemy could not build that staircase, so I was able to spray my golden scar and kill him. Not only that, but the loot over here was crazy. There was the exotic shotgun, which I wanted to take until I saw that purple spaz, which is my bread and butter. At this point in the game, I didn't realize that it was officially a 2v2. There was only 4 people left and the zone was still pretty big. So we walked all throughout Tilted looking for people, shooting random bushes and houses and structures trying to find people, and that's when I got shot at. Thankfully I wasn't hit, but that meant we could turn our direction towards the final team and finish them up. I get a nice body shot and finish this guy up with my AR. I think he might have thought we were playing zero build, and then I crash pad onto the final guy, do a little edit, and get that nice spaz shot on him and finish him up with the scar. Felt like the good old days in Tilted Towers. But now the question that everyone is wondering, what does a true 20 bomb get you in ranked Fortnite Reloaded? And the answer is Silver 3. What the fuck? But if you were paying attention, that is how to get high kill games and hopefully rank up fast and do good in your placement match, even though it really doesn't mean that much. But if you can continue to get games like that, you will rank up super fast. Use code reidtheninja or another small creator's code to help out this growing community and invest in the channel if this video was entertaining. But if you want a tutorial with more specific steps on what to do, then click this video right here. This is how to get better at third partying. A lot of people die when third partying because they put themselves in between 2 people who are already fighting. So this is how to do it and clean up both of those eliminations without a sweat. Thank you for watching, and on that note, I'm signing